reunion. So that's really wonderful, very romantic and trusting. So I'm not recommending you do that per se, but my mom and dad shared one, and wherever they would go, the person who went out would take the cell phone with them. And they had a landline too. So one day my dad was out driving on the interstate, and my mom was listening to the news, and she saw a news story, breaking news, that someone was driving the wrong way on the interstate where my dad was. So she gets on the phone, she calls up my dad and says, Arnie, someone's driving the wrong way on the interstate, be careful. And he said, what do you mean one person? They're all driving the wrong way. That's not a true story, though my dad did tell it to me as a true story. So he, as Matt can attest, has had a sense of humor, and it genetically got passed down to me and to Matt. The way that I know that was that when Matt was about 2 years old, he was really sick, and I was home with him, and I couldn't figure out what was making him feel bad. And he just couldn't communicate it to me that he really felt awful. I don't know if you remember this. So I kept on saying, Matt, what makes you feel bad? What makes you sick? And so on and so forth. And he finally stopped crying and he said, Dad, it's your jokes that make me sick. And then he went back to crying and fussing and so on and so forth.